Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. For this week's video, it's another TikTok made me buy it. I just couldn't resist. My FYP is just annihilating me with things from TikTok shop at the minute. And I caved again. And this week we are going to be testing out the TikTok viral lady shaver. So I am 99% sure that there are so many brands at this point that are selling these. Like every 5 or 6 videos I get an ad that is this shaver in some shape or form from a different brand, a different company, whatever. But the one that I bought mine from was called Smooth, S-M-O-O-V. However, when it turned up, it does not say anything about Smooth. It just says lady shaver. What really sold me in particular was the fact that they were like, strippers use these to get the best shave and the softest shave, and I was like, if it's good enough for strippers, it is more than good enough for me. I'm sorry, Dad, if you're watching this. But in this video today, we're going to be unboxing this bad boy. We're also going to be testing it out. TMI, I have not shaved my legs for probably about 3 weeks, I would say. I was sort of just like neglecting it already. But then I saw the Smooth shaver and I was like, I'm just gonna wait the extra however long it takes for this thing to come, and then I'm gonna shave my legs, just for the sake of this video. So I purchased this, as I said, from Smooth, from TikTok shop, for £22. It took probably about 7 to 10 business days to arrive. Like, it took a while. I'd forgotten about it at one point because it had been so long. I think we take next day delivery for granted, because waiting anything longer than 3 days for me, I was like, but I persevered. I put off going swimming because I didn't want anyone to see my little fur legs, and here we are. So unboxing this, we have 2 small boxes inside, one that seems to say the lady shaver on the top, so I'm guessing that's what that is, and then we've also got another box of goodies here. So opening her up, here she is in all her glory. Is she charged? She's charged. There is a light here, so when you have it turned on, it actually tells you how much battery you have left, which is amazing. It says here as well that it has 2 hours worth of charge when fully charged, a press button switch, super easy, on, off, what could go wrong. It's also waterproof, and you charge it via USB rather than batteries, which is amazing. And then the other box here, first of all, we have the cable. You have the 2-in-1 lady shaver instructions, which probably won't be using. Oh, you also have a guard. I mean, I don't know how long the hair is on your body that you're going to be shaving, but who am I to judge? You also have a little brush here that you use to get rid of the trimmings. And then you also have another attachment, which I believe is for the bottom persuasion. It's for shaving your ass. So it's got 2 different sets of blades on here. You've got the middle section here, which is for the shorter hairs, and then you've got the top bit here and the top bit and the bottom bit underneath, which is for the long hair. I don't know how short hairs are going to get in there. You must have to like press really hard. I don't really know. So in this video, I'm going to be testing this out for you. I'm going to be shaving my little Wookie legs. I'm also going to be shaving my landing strip and possibly my coin purse, depending on how dangerous it is. And I'll also be shaving my little armpitties, just for you. You're so welcome. Just so we can really put this thing to the test. I want to see, is TikTok shop selling me shit, or is it selling me silver? That doesn't make sense. I just want to know if it's good or not. So keep on watching to see how we get on. So I don't really want to out myself about how bad my leg hair is, but I'm gonna have to for the sake of the video. So as you can see, I have not shaved my legs for probably like, I don't know, and they are, when I say hairy AF, I mean hairy AF with an exclamation mark. That's why I thought it would be the perfect time to try this. I'm just gonna do like a random patch so we can see. Oh. How about if we do it this way? The hair grows this way. Oh dear. Not getting very far, are we? Oh! We're getting somewhere a bit there. You definitely have to push down a little bit. Even though my hairs are super long, I kind of thought that they would... You can hear it catching stuff like a lawnmower. Oh wow, okay. So as you can see, there is the bit that's not shaved, and there is the bit that is. Pretty good. Right, let's do all the bad bits. Stop. That worked so well. You have to apply a little bit of pressure, I think, just so you can really get down to the root of the hair. That is so
good. Say if you're like going to the gym and you forget to shave your legs, you could do it in the car if you wanted to. Look at this, what a treat. I feel like this was the perfect length to do this on. Look at that line, so fresh and so clean. I want to do like a side-by-side comparison, but I need to carry on shaving. Wonderful contouring around the knobbly knees. So I feel like we're at a place now where I can do the side by side. I was gonna say, can you tell which side's which? Obviously you can. Lovely and smooth. So I've literally only had my camera filming for like 4 minutes. No nicks, it just smoothly just like shaved up and down the leg. It was a little bit hard to sort of like do the back and forth motion, but you just have to decide which direction you're going with and just go with that. But it was so quick, there's no pain. You have to slightly apply pressure and catches the hair. But other than that, like this is great. Like I'm loving this. Be so good for if you're in a rush, say you're going to the gym and you forgot to shave, you can literally just whack this thing out and just in the changing rooms and you're good to go. You could be in the car and use that on your legs. You could be anywhere. You can use it wet, you can use it dry. As you saw, it still works great. Okay, we're all friends here. I just wanted to show you something that's super gross. Remember, we are all friends here, but look at the state of that. That is all the hair that just came off the top of one of my legs, just the top. When I say I'm dedicated to these reviews, I mean I'm dedicated to these reviews. I'm just gonna pop that there. Brother, ugh, it looks like a caterpillar. Jesus. I've done the rest of this leg now and honestly I'm shook to my core. Now time to get the weed whacker out and carry on with the rest. Look at that first streak. Incredible. Ta-da! I've now just done both of my legs and they are super shiny, super smooth. Got really well around my little knobbly knees, all the contours that you worry about. I didn't nick myself, didn't even come close to hurting myself. It was incredible. However, I am really sad because I knocked the box that had all my hairs on it, but that is probably half of what was on there. It was just like a long line, like a caterpillar. There was 2 of them and then I accidentally knocked the box and it fell over, so I'm a bit upset. But that was so good. Like, I am really pleasantly surprised. So obviously, as this is called the lady shaver, it's supposed to be the thing that strippers use to shave their coin purses, shall we call it. Obviously I'm not going to do that on camera, but I am going to try and test it out and see whether or not we can have as much success as we did with the legs. I am a little bit like, the shorter the hair, the harder it is to get rid of, or maybe it might be good. I don't really know. We'll just have to see. What I will do though is try and trim my armpits on camera. Just the thought of that gives me the ick from myself, but I'm doing it for you guys. So if you don't want to see my armpit, close your eyes, because we're going to find out together whether or not this thing works. Right, so I'm back again looking like an egg. I've changed my shirt so you can see my armpits. Just quickly jumping back to the experience shaving the coin purse. I'm so getting first, second and third hand embarrassment talking about shaving my nether regions on YouTube, but here we are. We've got to do what we've got to do. I had a very positive experience using that actually. What I was worried about was whether or not it picks up short hair as well as long hair, because I can appreciate most people don't let their leg hair grow out like that. 10 out of 10 positive experience with doing my legs. The landing strip situation was really good. I was very pleased. There was no fear when it came to shaving, especially with like the nooks and crannies and stuff. Like you obviously needed to do the same things that you would normally do when you shave, like pulling your skin taut and stuff and moving stuff around. It sounds so weird, but all in all it was a positive experience. I would say that it's not as close of a shave as you would do a wet shave with a razor. Perfect for last minute landscaping. What a treat. So I'm now gonna do the last part, which is probably shortest hair on my body, which is my underarms. I haven't shaved my underarms for probably like 5 days. As you can see, we've got a little bit of growth. Let me zoom you in. This is such a strange concept for me, but here we are, showing you my armpit. We've got the goods and we're ready to go. So it's definitely picked up some bits because I could hear it. I can see hair collecting in the blade underneath here. And it has trimmed the hair down a little bit. I'm going to try one more time at the bottom just to see if we can get the last bit of hair. I mean, it's done a little bit, but it feels smooth, which is great, but it's not caught all the hairs. The other thing I forgot to say is that it doesn't collect the hairs just kind of like fall. Make sure you shave somewhere that you can sweep. Obviously it's not been that great with these shorter hairs, but I'm still going to go over this one anyway. Yep, same. Caught a few hairs, but nothing major. Armpit feels really smooth though. Those like red bits that you can see here are probably from years of shaving and cutting myself, and it's scarred. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Link to the product will be in the description below, along with my socials. I'll put them down there as well as on the screen temporarily. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye guys!